So I knew this day was coming up. Just don't think I expected to feel like this. So yeah, December is one of those months. So I'm going to spend most of it just focusing on making sure the kids are okay. But anyway, the week went off to a good start. I broke the boiler. I mean, technically, I broke the boiler. When you open up the cupboard and everything under the boiler is soaking wet, which is where we keep all the towels. And I mean wet. So obviously it's been a couple of days and I hadn't noticed. Yeah, so what happened, when we had those 2 or 3 freezing days, we have a condensation pipe that goes outside. And somehow it must have frozen as it went past the wall. And that caused all the water in it to back up. And where the heating is on, it's all like, I've kept it, it's all like 17.5, 18, just constantly, because it just keeps the house at a nice temperature, and it actually costs less than if I boost it at certain times and then turn it off. Worked for me. So anyway, obviously water condensate had backed up and had spilled out over into it, and it had popped off a little clip. So a shut off didn't happen because it was blocked. Instead, water was just consistently leaking out of this thing. So I had a little look at iFixit. I was sort of like, okay, get a jug, take off this pipe and take out this plastic tubey thing, and there will be a torrent of water that comes out. Switch off power, do it. I made the towels 10 times worse. I had a jug underneath it, the water just went everywhere except the jug. So like, okay, now what you want to do is pull down on the back pipe, pull down on the pipe at the front and clip the clip back in. Once you've done that, keeping hold of the back pipe, put the plastic thing back in, and then get a hose from the back pipe into a bottle or something, and then use that as the runoff and empty it every few hours until the pipe defrosts. So like, okay, so we can keep the house warm, and if it doesn't, you call a plumber. So that's exactly what I did. Luckily enough, by the next morning it had defrosted, so it was easy. It's just sort of like popping the pipe back on. All is good with the world. We have heating, we have hot water, and now I know how to sort out that problem. I never want to do it again. It's a big week this week. That is 5 boxes of Christmas decorations out the loft. There's another 2 up there I haven't brought down yet. And the Christmas tree is currently in the dining room because there's no room in here. Christmas tree's going to go in the corner over there. But it's a case of now packing up the kids' toys, and you've got to fill boxes that were already full and make them fuller so that you have more room to put up something that's going to take up 9 square feet on the floor of space that doesn't exist. So I will be playing Tetris with all the stuff a bit later. We do have a lot of Christmas decorations. That's not my fault. However, there's something I do want to share. So anybody who's ever watched Dr. Rations will understand this setup. If you never watched Dr. Rations, you really should go and see it, because it's a damn good YouTube channel. He's been making videos of tap for sort of like the last 10, 11 years, and it's one of the funniest channels I've ever seen. He's currently kickstarting a movie. He's already done 3. I've backed them all, so I've backed this one as well. Very good. A horror story told in reverse. But I want to show you a few little things that we've got. Step 1. Elf on the Shelf does not exist. And one of the things we found out was the kids were worried about being on the naughty list. So what we did was we made sure we assured them that they were going to be on the nice list if they behaved. This year, what I've done is I've not put the elves on the shelves anywhere, and instead I printed out a tiny little letter, I mean literally that big, just saying Santa's seen you all year and you've done really well, so you're definitely on the good list, so we don't have to come and watch you this year. Please be good, and if you're naughty, we'll see you next year. So now Seb's convinced that anyone who has a elf on the shelf could possibly be on the naughty list, but he's guaranteed to be on the good list. Less work for me, and the kids are happy about it. Anyway, the reason you're staring at a snowman and an elf is I want to show you some stuff. Tasha and me had this tradition of buying Christmas baubles. And this started the first year we got together. We got together. Stuff in my life changed. I ended up moving in with her and her parents. And for Christmas that year, I just bought a really nice bauble to go on the tree. I just thought it looked really pretty. So every year since then, we've just bought a really nice bauble or two. And, this one, Tasha made this one. It's a glass bauble and she's stuck it in it, which is quite sweet. But, I'll go through some of the more important ones. I mean, literally just stuff like this. I bought this one I bought this year just because it looks nice. But we've spent a long time collecting them. Stuff like this. And they're just so cute. We did start to go a little bit outlandish though. Wonder where that one came from. But I've spoken to the children about Christmas decorations, and they've agreed that the tree this year will have no tinsel, and it will just consist of Christmas baubles. I bought this one just after Seb was born. This book and me have had a long-standing tradition. A lot of people don't realise that the book is actually about a dad and his son. It's a male rabbit and his son. It's not about a mum or anything, which I didn't realise until I actually read through it really carefully. Nice little bauble from 2014. Tasha did like her glittery stuff. That was my one from 2017. Wonder where I got that from. Now we have some slightly more personal ones. And it's the cat. The famous cat who annoys me in most of the videos. You can sit right there. And then we have Sebby. And in case you're wondering, yes, it was a lot of time and effort to get hold of these. There is another bag with me and Clara in, and then we have Nero. He'll take pride of place at the top of the tree. Alongside Mummy. This one was when Seb was born. It's so dinky, it's adorable. Whoop, we had a Centre Parks holiday in 2014, and we painted this at the pottery place. Did nice work. You can sit there. Now this one was actually Tasha's when she was a lot younger, and that's sat on our tree every single year. And then we have this one, 2015. This one was hand painted. Where we used to live in Kent, there was a festival called the Dickens Festival. They held one at Christmas. And one year we just went to visit, and they had someone there who painted stuff. And so they painted us a bauble. 2018, this one's huge. I got it just because it was big. because it had been a big year. That's actually the year I don't think we actually had a tree up, because Clara ended up in hospital over Christmas, so there were no Christmas decorations. There were some, but I mean, it wasn't really worth having Christmas here, because I spent 10 days in hospital with Clara, and Tash was round her parents, and they literally had to fight to get a 2-foot tall fake tree so they could set one up, because they hadn't actually set anything up for Christmas, because they were coming round to ours. Another big bauble for 2016. The Snow White Poison Apple. I think we went to see Panto. Another 2018. Really annoying. If I put it down the bottom, it actually upsets the cats enough that if she jangles it, she doesn't actually go anywhere near it. This one is solid, and if I drop it, it will smash stuff. You can sit there. Big 2017. This one's 2015. Oh, it's Sebastian, so it's got his birthday on the feet as well. So it just hangs quite nicely. Here's the missing daddy. They can join the family over there. Every little helps. Hello, I'm Kevin, and I hang on the tree. Yeah, Aldi. We then have, this was Clara's first Christmas bauble. A nice little 2013. And we bought this one just after we got married, just to, go on the Christmas tree together. Another Aldi carrot. I think this one is Chantenay, because you get Chantenay carrots, so that was a joke. Big 2015. Tasha likes Snow White. Then we got a little carriage. Disney porcelain winter wishes, because they can't say Happy Christmas. Now, I have a feeling this is the first one I bought to go on the tree. Way back. I mean, yeah. I had very little taste then. I still have very little taste now. And the last one I'll finish off with, the 2020 socially distanced toilet paper bauble. So yeah, like I said, the kids don't want tinsel on the tree this year, which is fine, because every year the cat eats it and I have to clean that up. So no tinsel, so we're just going to go for lights and baubles. I'll try and start putting decorations up. I'll let you know what it looks like when I'm done. Other than that, this year is drawing to a close, and it's weird looking back at how much everything's changed, and also how identical it is to before anything happened. The more it changes, the more it stays the same. Anyway, I'll stop rambling. See you next time.